I'm Fantastic Hey to this fourth episode of us rebuilding the Shadow Tower on a scale of 1 to 3. In today's episode, we'll build the tip. So, without further ado, let's get right into today's tutorial. Now, the tip, in my opinion, that's the hardest part of this building. But I'll try to make it as easy as possible. So, we start with this side. And there we'll see we have like 16 blocks, I think. Yeah, right. We have 16 blocks in height. But that's not 100% correct. So basically we go to the left corner and select this upper block and go down until we have 6 blocks. There we have the 6th block. And we type / set 0 to remove it. Then we go 1 inwards and place 3 blocks over here. Glass on top, remove the temporary blocks again and stack that by 6. So / stack 6 and up. And take these 2 blocks and stack them by 6 again. And take the final block and place 3 blocks upwards. Exactly like this. Now we go 1 inwards and place another 2 blocks upwards, and we select the highest block and we type / stack 29 and down. Not up, but down this time. And so when you look precisely, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks till this edge, and we have 4 blocks apart from this block till this edge in height, like, yeah. And then we select this block and this block, type / set blue stained glass to fill it up. On the other side, however, so this side, we'll do things differently. So we go to this block and place another block next to it. We select it and type / 5 / stack 5 and down. And place another block next to it. Yeah, actually you don't need to stack. Using Vault Edit you can simply select this block and then this block and type / set blue stained glass. That might be easier. We place another 2 blocks here, and then now we select this block and this block. We place 2 blocks over here and select this one and stack it by 5 and down. And then we select this block and stack it by 33 and down. Perfect. And here you can see I did a tiny mistake. We don't need this block. That's all. So, and then we go to this part over here and we build a little bit further up. So, and we place blocks here and here and here. We place blue stained glass here, single one, and here 2. Exactly like this. Remove the yellow wool and select it and stack it by 7 and up. Then we place a single block here, 2 blocks here, and 1 single block over there. We select those blocks and stack it up by 6. And now we place 2 blocks here and 2 blocks there. And now we are heading to this part over here. Therefore we place temporary blocks here, here and here. And place glass up on top of them. Remove the temporary blocks again. And we select them and stack them by 4. What we're gonna do next is select this block over here and stack it by 5. And we place a temporary block here, one glass on top of them, and remove the temporary block again. Place blocks here and here. Oh, and here, I nearly forgot. Yeah, like this. Then on top of this layer we place another 2 layers. But we don't need this block over here, so we remove it. So it should look like this. Then we place blocks here. Single block over there. And 2 blocks again. The same again. And then we place a single block, 2 blocks and 2 blocks. This one we can select now and stack it up by 3. Then we place 2 blocks, 2 blocks and a single block. This we can select again and we stack it up by 8. Now we place 2 blocks, single block, 2 blocks. And again 2 blocks, single block, 2 blocks. And now it's time to place 2 blocks, single block. Select it and stack it up by 3. Oops, not 8. 3. Now let's place 1, 2, 3 blocks over here. Single block and single block. 2 blocks, 2 blocks, single block. Again 2 blocks, single block. 2 blocks up here. This we select and stack it by 6. No, undo. Just this block. There we add 3 blocks. And this one we select it and stack it by 7. And we place a single block over here. Place 3 blocks, 1, 2 and 3. And place another block over here. And we add another 3 blocks in the middle one, like this. Here we add another 2 blocks. And a block like this, and add 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here, oops, 3 blocks. Now here we place another block. We add another block here and can remove this one. And we place another block as well as here 1 block, another 2 blocks, and here 2 more blocks downwards. Then we add 1 block here in the middle and another one below, one next to it, and one here and one here. Then we can select these 2 blocks and we stack them by 27 and down. And we select this block as well as this block and type //set blue stained glass. And now you might notice this block. You might think that's a mistake, but no, actually it isn't, and you won't be able to see it later on. I'll place a sea lantern on top of it just to mark this spot, because that will get very important later on. Now we go to the inside, to the center, and place another 3 blocks over here. And we also place 1 block here. And yeah, we select it and stack it by 13 and down. Oh, actually 12 and down. Yeah, so if you tap 13, just remove the last block. We place another block here, select it, and we select the second position. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And type set blue stained glass. Like this. And we can fill up this part here. So, and now we care about this part again. Don't worry, we won't forget this part, but for now we focus on those two. So we select this block up here, as well as, let me see, as well as a temporal block here. No, actually one further here. Select this as well and set blue stained glass. And you see the temporal block gets replaced. That's what it should be. Select this block and type the same command. Perfect. Now we do things a little bit strange, because I will build from the top downwards to this part of the building. And basically, therefore we continue with making the center platform. Therefore first of all we can remove this block. And instead of the block we place one further outside, add 3 blocks, single block, 2 blocks, and 1 block. And we're gonna fill up this part. But wait a bit, because we won't fill it up with glass, we'll take white concrete therefore. Yeah, we haven't used this one for a long time for now, but yeah, now he's back. We fill it up. That works. Yeah, let's place blue stained glass here, like this. Perfect. And we select this block and stack it downwards by 8. Now we select the block next to it and stack it down by 7. And this block we select, and it should align with a block down there. I think it must be this one here. And set blue stained glass. Yeah, that works perfectly. And this one we select again, and this one we stack downwards by 27. Now the last part is this piece of junk. No, not actually the last, but the second. The third. The third last part. So we go to this blocks, to those blocks over here, and we place temporary block 1 outside, remove the temporary block and select this block we've just placed. And now this block, it should align with this one. Set boosting class, and we have this. Now we place there 2 blocks. And one here over here, which we can select and then stack it down by 6. Then down here we place a temporary block, boosting class, remove the temporary block, select the boosting class, and this should align with, let me see, this block. So set boosting class, and then we go to this little hole and select this one and do the same command. We get up to our platform, select this block and stack it down by 9. Here we can place another block. We go up again, select this block and stack it down by 11. And this one down by 14. Oops. 14. This block over here, this one should align with the center block down there. This one we selected at the very top, and this one we stack down by 41. This one up here should align again with this one down there. And this one we should align with a temporary block here. Perfect. Now we place a temporary block here, boosting class next to it, and remove the temporary block again. And here you can also add one more block. Then we place 1, 2 and 3 here, and 2 blocks there. Place a temporary block and 1 in front of it, and also add another block. Then you can add 1 block here as well as there. Then we add another block here as well as 2 below it. Well, no, actually 2 more, so 5 below it, and 1 here. This one should align with this block down there. Now we place 1 block here, and this we extend down to these blocks, and 1, 2, 3 next to it. Then we place 1 and 2 blocks here, as well as 4 blocks next to them. And we can extend this one up here. Then we go over there, place 2 blocks, and this one should align with this pillar, and this block up here, that should not align with this one, but with 1 behind it. we are slowly closing this space here. We place 1, 2 and 3 blocks on top of there. 1 block next to it. And another 2 blocks on top of it. And behind this block we place 1, 2 and 3 blocks. Next to this one as well, 1, 2 and 3, but this one already exists.
Stop.
And here 1. And here 1, 2 and 3.
And with this, nearly the whole tip is finished. I mean, there is still a platform which we haven't built yet, but that will be part of the next episode. So until then, make sure to check out my other projects, such as San Francisco. We are building the city of San Francisco in Minecraft on a real scale. Also, we are building a survival city, also on a real scale in Minecraft. Make sure to check them out, I would be very happy if you do so. And yeah, all left to say is keep building and bye bye.